This is the Horse Radio Network.
I'm wishing you a very Merry Christmas and hoping that you're warm and home and safe, surrounded by your herd, singing peace on earth and happy ye holidays.
Welcome, everybody, to the episode 83 of the Dressage Radio Show. We're in festive spirit, as you can tell, with our music setting us off here for our quiz show this Christmas week, and I'm joined by some fabulous guests on the show. We're going to do things a little bit different to what we did last year, but I want to thank Templeton Thompson for getting us out the gate there, and, of course, the music from Jeopardy you will recognize, getting us into the spirit here for this quiz show. My guests this week are going to be Heather Blitz. Hi, Heather.
Hey there, Chris. How's it going?
Well, good. Welcome back. You know, you are a seasoned campaigner at the quiz shows here on the Dressage Radio Show, so we had to have you back in this first round of this new series.
Well, thanks for having me back. I hope I don't embarrass myself this time.
You will not, I know that. And your partner this week, as I said to you on the show over the last few weeks, we were teaming riders up with a listener. And your partner this week is Debbie McNally from Jacksonville, Florida. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
Good, Debbie. Welcome to the show. I know you're a regular listener. I met you down in Jacksonville a few weeks ago, and I know you support the Dressage Radio Show.
I do. I listen all the time.
Well, tell us what do you do, and what's your involvement with dressage?
I'm a secretary at Mayo Clinic, and I'm a member of Northeast Florida Dressage. So I'm an amateur, currently competing first level, and I love dressage.
Well, how about that, Heather? I think you've got a good partner there.
Well, I think so. I think that between the two of us, that the other team just doesn't have a chance.
All right. Well, our other team that you're going to be sparring with are the young contenders from Massachusetts. Our fellow co-host here on the show, Mary Lartson. Hi, Mary.
Hi, Chris.
Thank you for coming back. You know what you're heading into this time on the show?
No, not really. I have to say I'm a little nervous, and like Heather said, I really hope I don't embarrass myself. Oh my gosh.
Well, you have brought along with you a listener from Massachusetts, and that is Brittany Lincoln. Hi, Brittany. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Tell us a little bit about what you do and what your involvement is with the sport.
Right now, I'm a student. It's my freshman year, actually. And I'm going to college, just starting that up. And I'm a young rider, actually. I did Young Riders with Mary. So we're from the same region. And right now, I'm just training a horse and very hopeful for him for next year. So hopefully that will go well. And I've been riding dressage for a while now, and listening to the show, it's fantastic.
Well, thank you.
I'm very excited.
Well, thank you. Well, the man that's going to sort out all the scores, as ever, we couldn't do the show without Glenn. Glenn, are you there?
Yes, I am here. And Mary, I wanted to assure you that if you don't make a fool of yourself, I'll try and do it for you.
I knew I could count on you for something, Glenn.
I know. That's my job. That's what I do for a living. I have the best job in the world. And everybody, if you want to win tonight, I am the one you bribe. That would be me. The scoring's a little loose. It always has been a little loose. Basically, if I like your answer and it's wrong, I still give you a point. So,
awesome.
Yeah. As Heather will tell you, I pretty much I can't count. So, why I have this job, I don't know.
I should reassure our listeners that you do have pencil and paper there.
I do?
You are intending on being fair to everybody, of course, but in the spirit of Christmas, you should also tell them that you do have sound effects to go along with the right and wrong answers. Tell us what they are.
Yes, we'll start with wrong. If they're wrong, this is what they'll hear. Oh, they didn't hear anything because I didn't have the volume up. This is what they'll hear. Oh, there it is. And then if I like their answer, they get the applause. And then I have the Christmas bells for the right answer right there. So I'm all set. I'm ready to go. I got my pad and paper. Mary already got a point because she offered me Carrie Underwood tickets before the show started. So Mary and Brittany are starting off a point in the lead, and we haven't even had a question yet.
Yeah, awesome. Yes.
So it looks like the Florida contingent they should go first because they have some catching up to do.
Oh boy, starting early.
We're starting off on a great foot here, and it certainly is north versus south. So let's get started with our first question. Heather, I think you need to lead the way, since you're the experienced team here at the show. So are you ready to take the first question?
Well, I am. I'm just definitely going to rely on the backup there with Debbie's, but let us have it.
All right, guys. So your first question is, who was on the WEG silver medal team?
What nation?
Who was it? Who were the riders and horses on the silver medal team?
Well, you have Carl Hester, Laura Bechtelsheimer. Who were the other two, Debbie? I did my half, you do your half.
Oh. I have no idea.
It was so long ago.
Oh, come on. Yeah, it was so long ago. Well, I know Laura because, of course, she was like the second overall. That's an easy one. Oh, gosh. Oh, Fiona Bigwood.
There you go. Yes.
I don't think I can have this one.
I'll give you a clue, Heather. The fourth team member has a father who's also been on the team. Not this time, but he has been on the British team for a number of years.
I really appreciate that help, Chris, but it just wasn't enough.
Well, I think since you've got 3 out of 4, what do you think, Glenn?
I think that's a point. We're going to be nice to Heather at the start here.
Yay! Well, that's the only
Heather and Debbie get a point.
Count anyway, so
yeah. So now it's evened up because Mary bought me tickets.
You didn't get the little noise, Glenn. I want the applause.
Sorry. That's the bell for getting it right.
Yay!
Sorry about that. I was falling down on the job.
The fourth member was, of course, Maria Arberg and 2 songs.
Oh,
and for those of you who want to, I mean, Debbie, are you ready to throw in some bonus points here? Can you name any of those horses on that silver medal?
Horses, oh boy. I know Alf is Laura's horse. Minstrel,
yeah, correct.
I don't know. It's Minstrel something.
Heather knows that, don't you, Heather?
I know that one very well, yes. Can I answer it?
Oh, sure. You're on the team. You guys sort it out. Yeah.
Yeah, Laura's horse is Mr. Alhoiri.
Okay. And
I know Carl's horse is Liebling.
Correct.
All right.
And I don't know how to pronounce Fiona's horse. I always see it in print.
That's a good way to get out of it.
I know it's we. Yeah. We something. We Atlantic or we.
That's correct. You got it.
Or we Atlantic.
You've got it, Heather. It's We Atlantico.
Oh, there's another point.
Okay.
Yay. Hey, and Mary and Brittany, take note of that way to get out of answering is you just don't know how to pronounce it. That just, apparently it works.
It's one more with that name.
Use that excuse.
All right, let's see if the 2 girls from Massachusetts can come back. Their question is, at the Alltech FEI World Equestrian Games, who was the judge at sea who had to stop Adelind Cornelinson and tell her that she was disqualified?
Oh gosh.
It was a male, I believe. Right? A male judge.
I'm nodding, can't you tell?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
He had gray hair, I think. I know what I can picture him. I can picture him.
I'm still nodding, Mary. Keep going.
Okay. Did he have glasses? I feel like I'm playing Clue or something. Brittany, any help here? Do you have any idea?
I know. Oh gosh.
Can we ask for a hint? Perhaps what country he's from? Are hints allowed or not? Because I'm stumped.
What do you think, Glenn? I don't know Heather. I mean, I know Heather's sitting there chomping at the bit. She probably knows this, don't you, Heather?
I'm sure.
Well, by the description, I think I do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll give you one clue, Mary and Brittany. He is a Brit.
Okay, now I really know.
Even I know.
You do?
Jeez, come on,
so
guys.
Smart.
Just tell him you can't pronounce the name. It's fine.
Ding, 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 ding.
I don't know. I don't have an answer.
All right. We have to throw it back to Heather and Debbie.
Oh, gosh.
Debbie.
Stevie Clark?
Correct.
Yay!
Right.
Applause, please. Okay, bells are fine, too.
Yes. All right. Wait a minute. Hold on. There you go.
All right.
Heather wasn't going to be happy until she got applause. So that's 3 points for Heather and Debbie and 1 point for Mary and Brittany. Hey, Mary, tell everybody where you are right now.
I'm in Vail, Colorado.
And tell everybody how you got there today.
Oh, Glenn, come on.
Well, you're very embarrassed,
Well,
but she did.
promise
She
me
did have
promise me a ride, and I'll give you another point.
There you go.
What was that?
Promise me a ride, and I'll give you another point.
Oh, sure.
Well,
Do that.
I think Mary is relieved that there's no skiing questions involved in this quiz, right?
Yeah, even though I am in the central of the country, I know nothing about skiing.
Okay, well, I'll ease off.
I am relieved about that.
Oh, yeah, I'll ease
All
off
right,
on
it's
skiing
3-1,
questions.
and I think we're back to Heather's question.
Heather.
Yep.
Heather and Debbie, your next question is, who won the WEG eventing gold medal? Which country?
Debbie, you know this one, don't you?
Britain?
Correct. Yes.
Hey.
All right.
Good job. Boy, I've got a good partner.
Yeah, you do.
I got another WEG question for Mary and Brittany. Who was on the U.S. eventing team at the World Equestrian Games?
Oh, God. This is when I feel like a real dressage diva.
Right. I did not watch the eventing.
Neither did I, but we should know.
Let me jump in on your behalf. Why are we asking eventing questions? Or I guess they do
Because
dressage.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a test of their all-round horsemanship. Are they paying attention to what's happening in the horse world? Yeah. It isn't just exclusively eventing dressage questions.
Hey, Mary, I'll give you a hint. One of them.
Is Kate O'Connor? No, Kate O'Connor wasn't.
No.
I wouldn't know.
You were close.
Keep going, Mary. Keep going.
Okay. One of them was just nominated for our Hottest Horseman of the Year awards.
Oh.
That's the only one I know.
That means that it's a male rider.
Yeah, yes.
Right? Okay.
That's funny, Heather.
Brittany, it sounds like you know. I hear you. I hear you over there.
What?
Any clues?
I think I've seen one before. I have his picture in my mind.
Hi, mate.
All right. Now, I'll give you a clue. There's 3 boys and 1 girl.
Oh, one was Buck Davidson.
Correct.
That's right. Yes, there's
correct.
Yes!
That's the only one I know.
Hi, mate. That was correct.
Karen O'Connor and Buck Davidson. They were 2. Can you get the other 2, or am I going to throw that over to the other team and give you half a point?
I I said Kate O'Connor. Can I have half a point? I said Karen.
We got Karen O'Connor. That's good enough. But if we can give you half a point for the two that you have got, and we can throw it over to the other team to see if they can name the other two team members. Heather and Debbie, do you know the other two team members?
Oh, I know Heather knows the hot one.
One was Philip Dutton.
One was Philip Dutton.
Oh,
That's right. Yep.
of course.
Yeah, and the other one?
That's the only one I know. That's the only one I know.
Really? Oi, mate?
Yeah, really.
I was giving you guys hints all along here.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we can only give you
That makes me feel better.
half a point to Mary and to Brittany for getting Karen and Buck, and Boyd Martin was the other one, and Philip Dutton. So
Boyd Martin was the one I was trying to get the Aussie accent in there, and he's also the one that was nominated for the Hottest Horseman of the Year.
All right, guys. So we'll have a point to Mary's team on that one, and back to.
And we're at four for Heather and Debbie, and 1.5 for Mary and Brittany. Come on, there, Northerners.
Ouch. We need easier questions.
All right. Well, our next question is back to dressage, Heather and Debbie. Endel Otz was a guest on the show before he left for Germany. Who has he gone to train with for a year? Was it Klaus Balkenhol, Hubertus Schmidt, or Patrick Kittel?
Endel Otz. Oh, I think I know this, but it's a kind of a guess. Do you know me?
I don't know. I don't know this one.
So you didn't listen to this last week's show, huh? Or the show.
Well, my excuse was I haven't had internet for a couple of weeks because I just moved in, so that's my excuse.
I didn't listen to last week's show, but I don't remember.
All right, Heather, Debbie, what's your best guess?
Can you say the three trainers again?
Klaus Balkenhol, Hubertus Schmidt, Patrick Kittel.
See, I'm pretty sure it's not Klaus.
Hubertus Schmidt, I would say.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Hubertus Schmidt is correct.
All
right. We are on fire.
You guys are on fire over there. Jeez, that's 5.
All right, Mary and Brittany, you're up next. 2 dressage legends have been featured on our Inspirational People series. Who are they?
Lyndon Gray.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree, Brittany? That's one of them. Yep. Oh, and I think is Hilda Gurney the other one?
Correct.
I don't know if you can...
Yes, correct.
All right. Yes.
Wait a minute. They also
Good
need.
job. Good job.
Yeah, I need an applause.
All right.
All right. Well, you get a bonus question, Mary and Brittany. You get another point if you can name at least one show jumping legend who has appeared on this series of Inspirational People, and of course they would be on the Jumping Radio Show. There are 3 that have been on so far. If you can name one of them, you get another point.
I think I know one of them. Male rider was on the web team. Help me out here, Brittany. He rides a horse, Sapphire.
Boy, she's so
right?
No, you're off track there a little bit, I'm afraid.
Okay, so it's not him. Let's see. Yeah, now I'm starting to feel like a really lousy horsewoman for not being so well-rounded. What about the mayor of New York, Bloomberg?
Oh, Georgina Bloomer? No. She's still young at the game to be regarded as a legend. So legend.
Right. Okay.
Right.
We're thinking legend. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thanks for clarifying. Just a guess, Brittany, because I really don't know. I can't say I know many legend jumpers.
All right, I think
we're going to move on.
We're going to have to let him go on that one.
Ding. Now we're just wasting your time.
All right, Heather, well, you have a question along the same lines anyway. Your question is to name one of the eventing legends that has been featured on the Inspirational People series.
I want the jumping one.
Oh, you do? You know the jumping one?
I have a really good guess.
Okay, go ahead. You can get half a point at least for that.
Okay, well, is it William Steincrafts?
Yes!
That's right, yeah.
Yay!
Right.
Boy, I have got luck on my side tonight.
And a little eggnog.
And a little margarita, I think.
Margarita, yeah.
What goes in eggnog? Is it brandy that goes in eggnog?
I don't know. Is it brandy or rum?
I think you can put in whatever you like.
Yeah,
and
that's
gather she will.
Or you could just drink it alone, I know.
Yeah.
All right, so it's 5.5 for Heather and Debbie and 2.5 for Mary and Brittany.
All right, we've got some more dressage questions for you now. What do the following have in common? This is for Mary. I think, isn't it for Mary?
No, it's
Brittany?
for us.
Oh, sorry, for Heather. I beg your pardon, Heather. Okay.
I was just trying to steal more points.
More points.
For Heather and for Debbie down there in Florida. What do the following have in common? Xenophon, William Cavendish, Francois Boucher, Elwa Podatsky, Nuno Oliveira, Rainer Klimke, and Walter Settle.
Oh my God. Classical dressage.
Something particular in common. Debbie, this one's all yours.
Throw it off.
It's not the classical or something classical. They're all classical.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. They are all dressage masters.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
All right.
Well done.
Yeah, that was
well
that
done.
was a tough one.
Yeah, I hope you Yankees aren't feeling too bad up there in the north.
All right, let's throw an easy one to Mary and Brittany.
A really,
Yeah, come on.
a
Yeah,
really,
let's give them a gift here. It's Christmas.
all right, a really easy one for you guys. Who?
And it'll also be really embarrassing if we don't even get this. Exactly. Now the pressure is on. The pressure's on now that you said it was easy.
Okay, try this one then. Who played the female lead in Secretariat?
Oh.
I can picture her.
I didn't see the movie.
You didn't see it?
Nope.
Either.
Diane Lane.
Sorry,
Is that correct?
What was that?
what did you say?
Was it Diane Lane?
Oh, yeah. good
Well
for
done.
you. Yay.
Well done. All right. Well, we're going to take a short break here to hear from our sponsors, and when we come back, we're going to turn this competition around and see if Debbie and Heather can really take the lead here. So don't go away. We'll be back in just a second.
Glenn the Geek here on behalf of Bo and everyone at Back on Track Products, wishing you, your families, and your horses a very happy holiday season. Back on Track's products are used by top athletes around the world for the comfort and protection of their horses. Take a minute this holiday season to see how Back on Track products might help you and your horses. Visit backontrackproducts.com.
Well, we're back with our Christmas quiz here on the Dressage Radio Show. And at the moment, I think, Glenn, there's a distinct lead with Heather and Debbie down there in Florida, right?
Yeah, the Florida contingent is at 6.5, and the Northern Massachusetts contingent with Mary and Brittany's at 3.5.
All right. Well, we're back to Heather and Debbie. Your next question is regarding Germany's Nadine Kappelmann. She won a team gold medal on 2 different horses at World Equestrian Games. Can you name those horses?
Nadine Kapellen on must have been Elvis.
No, we're going back a bit further.
Oh, gosh, you got me on that one then. Debbie, do you have any insight on that?
Well, she won in Rome in 1998 and also in Jerez in 2002.
Oh,
that big chestnut.
Yeah, that fancy chestnut.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It was an F.
Yes, it was.
Big chestnut Hanoverian with an F.
You're there, Heather.
Come
Keep
on,
going.
brain. Come on, brain. Kick into gear, brain.
Can you help her, Debbie?
I can see him, but I don't.
Yeah, Big Blaze.
Yeah, Big Blaze. White socks.
Yeah.
Yep. That's, you got it. You're there, Heather. You are there. I give that to you, Heather. That is Farbenfrohe.
Farbenfrohe. That's what it is.
There were two, though, right?
But there are two. Yes, in 1998 in Rome, she rode another horse, different horse. Who was it?
Elvis.
No, I told you it's before Elvis's time. Just follow the alphabet, Heather. There's a clue.
G.
Yeah, there's only 26 letters after that. You know.
G. I don't know if I can spell. GHIJKLM.
You're fine. You were fine where you were. I can't give you
with G
because you're already in the lead. Yes, G.
With Greg. George.
I think you're guessing here. I think that's only worth half a point, Glenn. She got Farbenfrohe in 2002. It was Gracioso in 1998.
All right.
Okay, well, I legitimately didn't know that. So that's...
All right. So only half a point there to Heather and Debbie. So back to Brittany and Mary. It also involves the Kappelmans. Nadine's sister Gina won a team gold medal for Germany too at a world championship. But which year was that? Was it 1990, 1994, or 1986?
They weren't even born yet.
That's why this is the test of whether they follow the
I was too, Glenn.
Oh, God.
I would. All right, I'm gonna see what you think, Brittany, but I would take a wild guess because this would be before my time. 1986 would be my
correct.
No,
correct.
Yay! That's really good. Wow.
Very good.
All right.
Very good. All right, Heather, you ready? What is the score, by the way? What is
the current score is Heather and Debbie are at 7, and Mary and Brittany are at 5 because I gave them an extra half a point for knowing something that was pretty much before they were even born. So, so now it's 7-5.
Okay.
They're catching up, Debbie.
All right. Well, back to Debbie and Heather. Your next question is: who played the female lead in the 1994 film National Velvet?
Oh,
Liz
we
Taylor?
just talked about this on Friday on our morning show.
Well, yeah, I think she gets a point because she said Liz Taylor, and that's the original version.
Who said that?
Debbie did.
Taylor.
Debbie, you're correct.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I think she gets an extra point for being so fast. I think that was less than 1 second.
Now, I'll give you an extra point. This is open to everybody. Is who ended up with the horse after the movie?
Ooh.
One of the actors ended up with the horse.
Mickey Rooney.
Mickey Rooney?
Nope.
It was Liz Taylor then.
That's right. Yes, Heather gets
Well
it. Liz Taylor ended up with the horse after. That's correct. Yep.
All right.
Fast.
Yeah, very fast. Very fast.
Oh, they take a... Wow, that shot them up there. Now they have 9. Now it's 9-5.
Wow.
So
all right. Well,
we need to give a bonus point over
I think our
here.
young contenders can get this one now. We're also talking about a horse film, Mary and Brittany. Who played the lead in the 1978 International Velvet?
Oh, come on, guys.
International.
I even know this.
Well, I could say, Glenn, this is still before our time, so you need to give us a little range. Anthony Hopkins is in that, right?
Correct. He was the trainer, so you know which discipline it was, too.
All right. I don't know. What do you think, Brittany? Any idea?
Was it show jumping?
It was eventing. I'll give you that. It was eventing. It was set in England on the south coast, and it followed the eventing team at that time. And the lead role, the female lead, her father is very, very famous actor, and he played the lead in an old movie called Love Story.
And she's not shabby either.
Huh.
Can I give him a hint?
Well, let's see. Any clues at all, guys? Anybody have any idea who it could be?
No,
I can answer.
She was quite young then when she played that role.
Is it on our side yet? Or is it anybody?
I'm going to throw it over to Heather and Debbie. Do you know the answer?
Tatum
I'm
O'Neal.
sure Debbie knows.
That's it, Tatum O'Neal. That's
O'Neal.
right. Yes, that's right. Yep.
All right.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't either.
We do have a generation gap here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, either Brittany and I have no idea who that is.
No.
Who is her father? Who is Tatum O'Neal's father?
It's Ryan O'Neal.
Ryan O'Neal.
Yes, he played the lead, of course, in Love Story.
I didn't know that one either there.
Oh, a lot of leads, but particularly that one, he was very famous for that one.
Question, Stafford.
We're going to take a short break here to hear from our friends and our sponsors. And when we come back, we're going to get on to some really personal questions between these two teams and see if we can sort them out and help Mary and Brittany catch up a little bit. So don't go away.
What's the perfect holiday gift? It's a gift certificate from EquestrianCollections.com. Let that horse lover in your life buy whatever their little heart desires. We know sometimes it's difficult to buy for horse people, especially this horse husband knows that. You just never seem to get the right thing. Well, you can solve that problem by getting a gift certificate from EquestrianCollections.com. It's not too late. You have until the 24th to hop in there and buy that gift certificate and have it printed out and under the tree for the 25th. So stop on over to EquestrianCollections.com for the perfect gift that keeps on giving. A gift certificate from EquestrianCollections.com.
Well, we're back with the final stages of this week's and this year's Christmas quiz here on the Dressage Radio Show. And Mary and Brittany up in Massachusetts, they're just trailing a little bit behind Heather Blitz and Debbie down there in Florida. So I think to help you catch up a little bit, we'll start getting personal here, guys. And this one's for you, Heather and Debbie. It's about our friend Mary, and the question is, what talent does Mary wish she had? It's a multiple choice question. Is it A, to be able to play the violin, B, to be able to draw, or C, to be able to ride a cutting horse in competition?
This is going to be a guess for me. But I could imagine she might want to, because I want to, so everybody would, of course, want to ride a cutting horse.
I'll agree with that.
Is that your final answer? You don't want to phone a friend?
Well, I could phone Debbie. Oh, she's on the line already. Debbie, what do you think?
You could phone Joy. We tried that
right.
earlier. Her mother.
Her mother, yes.
Any guesses?
They already answered, I think.
That is your final. That is your final
Hey,
one.
Glenn.
Yeah.
Glenn, let me do the sound effect here.
All right. Good. I guess that's a no then. Can I guess?
Shut down.
Can I guess?
Go ahead and tell them, Mary, what
I
your
want to guess.
talent wish is.
Glenn wants to guess.
wants to
Not for the real answer.
So Glenn,
what's your guess?
I would guess that was the violin.
Yes.
That would be my guess.
Violin or to be able to draw?
I'd say violin.
Nope, because I can't draw for my life. So drawing would be really nice.
Oh, is that right? Wow.
Yeah. I really have no artistic abilities, and it'd be nice to draw something more than a six-figure horse.
Are you a musician? Do you play now?
No, I don't. But yeah, drawing would really be the biggest thing. I'd really love to be a semi-decent artist or just draw decently.
Okay, wow. So we did learn something here. So I got a -1.
Yeah.
And,
okay.
Yeah.
So
You're way behind.
I am. I'm trailing badly now.
All right. So we're going to come to you, Mary. And Brittany, are you ready for your question about Heather? As a sophomore, Heather was on the team that won the state championship. Which team did she compete with? Was it volleyball, tennis, or basketball?
Ooh.
Well, it could be any
Well,
of
this
those.
is going to have to be a guess for me, too, and I'll run it by Brittany. But I know, the one thing I know about Heather, having met you in person, is that you're very tall, so that could help with basketball, but also volleyball, I suppose. But you're from, I don't know where you're from originally, so that could also narrow down. But you said state championships, you said? She won?
Yes.
I'm going to... And the choices were basketball, volleyball, and...
Basketball, volleyball, and tennis.
I'm going to take... What do you think, Brittany? I'm going to say basketball.
I would say basketball.
Correct.
You say
Wow.
basketball? Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's great. Yay.
Very good. Very
What state were you? Where were you living then?
In Kansas, actually.
And you were a state volleyball or a state basketball champ?
We were. I was a sophomore in the starting five, and we went into the state championship with a 9-12 record, and we won the whole thing in the Kansas University Stadium. It was a very incredible experience.
Wow, isn't that something? I didn't know that about you. And were you the tallest on the team?
No, the other forward on the team was the same height as me. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Well, that means that we are at 10-6 now. Mary and Brittany are slowly chugging along here. So we have to give a really hard one to Heather and Debbie and another easy one to Mary and Brittany.
All right. Okay. Well, we're going to try. I think you guys down in Florida know your classical dressage. So how about this one? Which Frenchman in the history of classical dressage is credited with inventing the shoulder in, flying change, and counter canter? You have a choice of two. Was it Francois Boucher or was it Francois Robichon de la Guerinière?
It was Gwen.
I can't pronounce those, Chris. What did you say, Debbie?
It was Gwendolyn Yara, the second one you said.
It was the second one. Correct. It was the second one. Francois Robichon de la Guerinière.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Good job, Debbie.
Great memory there. You know, he was a French riding master who had a profound effect on the accepted method for correct training of the horse, and is one of the most influential riders in dressage. And he was around a few decades ago, though, 1688 to 1751. So where are we now with that one,
We are
Glenn?
now at 11-6. Mary and Brittany can get 2 points by getting the next one correct, just because they sound so delightful.
All right. Okay. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready, Mary? I mean, are you ready to just, duke it out here with these guys?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, your question is, what is Parsifal's sponsor prefix?
Oh, Derek. It's that Jerich.
Correct.
Or Derek Parsival.
That's a 2-pointer.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, you guys are catching up now. It's 11-8. So we're only 3 points behind at this point.
All right, Heather and Debbie, who were the 2009 European gold, silver, and bronze medal teams? And I need the order of which they win the medals. Which countries, which medals?
For which?
The 2009 European Championships.
Boy, we're really gotta. Let's see. I think it has to be Germany and Holland, and I think that the UK was third.
All right, is that your final answer, Debbie, Heather?
Unless you think different, Debbie.
I can't remember 2009.
All right. Well, they, of course, are the reigning champions, and I can't give you any points for that, Debbie and Heather. It was the Netherlands who took the gold, and Great Britain took the silver, and Germany the bronze. So no points to you two.
No points.
Not on this round.
Though.
Not on this round. Well, we're going to try and see if Mary can and
come on, guys.
Brittany
I'm rooting for you.
can catch up now. But before we do, we're going to take another break. When we come back, we're going to see if these guys can catch up now as we get into the home stretch and the final segment here on our Dressage Christmas quiz.
Happy holidays to all the listeners of the Horse Radio Network from your friends at Kentucky Performance Products. Kentucky Performance Products cares about the health of your horses and knows you do too. May you and your horses and ponies have a very happy and healthy holiday season and a fun equine-filled new year. From all of us at Kentucky Performance Products at kppusa.com. Happy holidays, everybody.
Well, we're back now within the final stages of this competition. Glenn, what's the scores between the teams right now?
We have the scores at 11 for Heather and Debbie in Florida, and the Massachusetts girls, Mary and Brittany, are at 8. And I'm sorry, guys, I can't help you out much. I would help you with answers and stuff, but it's well known that I know nothing about dressage. So,
all right. Well, we're going to try a general quiz here now, just a general quiz question about horses that you, I'm sure, know this one, Mary and Brittany. What do the follow abbreviations represent? SDFT and DDFT.
What was it?
SDFT and DDFT.
And those are horse breed abbreviations, you said?
No, these are veterinary-related anatomical questions, actually, not veterinary, but anatomical.
Oh. I think that's a bowed tendon or something with a tendon.
Close.
I think that's close, yeah.
I know.
Something with tendons.
Yeah.
All right, any guesses? You know it's tendon related, but what is it? What is the difference between the two?
Oh, the difference between the two. I'm sorry. I was blanking on this question.
Well, the difference is in the first letter.
Is it?
I'll give you a clue here. It is digital flexor tendon. That is the DFT on both of those. But one is S and the other is D. The prefix.
Would it be like surface or no?
Oh,
you're getting there, Mary. Keep going. Another word for. Come on, very close.
Another word for surface?
Yes, you're very, very close. I have to give you that. It is
too many clues.
I'm going to have to give you that. Another word for...
Sensory, I don't know.
No.
Surface?
Superficial is, I think, another word for
Superficial.
surface.
Superficial. Surface.
All right, so if that is superficial, what is the D for DDFT?
I know it.
You're not playing, Glenn.
Oh, darn. It's the only one I knew all night.
It wouldn't be deep, would it? Or
Yes, it would.
Yes, it would.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's right.
Yeah.
I'm giving him a half a point even with all the hints.
All right.
So nice to the young Yankee.
All right, it's 11 to 8.5.
All right.
And we're coming down to final rounds here, aren't we, Chris?
We are now.
So we're going to have to start
Heather.
doubling and tripling the points here. Let's make it exciting.
All right. Quick question for you, Mary and Debbie. In junior school, Mary was proficient in which sport? Was it swimming, lacrosse, or soccer?
Ooh.
What, Mary who, huh?
I think you said a wrong name there. I think this is for Heather and Debbie, and the question's about Mary.
Yes.
Yes.
What did I say?
You just got the names mixed up.
Oh, give me another margarita, Heather, would you?
Yeah, I'm sure you've had one.
Yeah, right.
All right, so ask it again. This is for Heather and Debbie to answer.
This is for Heather and Debbie. In junior school, Mary was proficient in which sport? Was it swimming, lacrosse, or soccer?
She is from the north where they play lacrosse. But I don't picture her as a lacrosse player. So I think I would have to guess. Not swimming either. The third one was what?
Soccer.
Yeah, I think she was a soccer player.
Wrong.
No.
So
Lacrosse then. Can I get a half a point for a second guess?
I don't see Mary as lacrosse either.
yeah, it was a pretty. Yeah, and you didn't want to see it either. It was pretty embarrassing.
Well, it's a good thing you moved on to a different sport then.
Not a pretty sight.
You don't seem mean enough.
Yeah. I just don't have.
Brittany, is she mean enough?
With a lacrosse stick.
I couldn't see it, no.
See?
All right, so no points there.
All right. So we'll see if Mary and Brittany can catch up here. Is a question about one of your fellow co-hosts on the show here. Catherine Haddad, she has a passion for another sport. Which is it? Is it skiing, tennis, or fly fishing?
Oh, she does fly fishing.
Correct.
I agree.
Wow.
Correct.
Good work, Brittany.
All right, so what is the score now?
All right, so now we're at 11 to 9.5. We're 1.5 points apart.
All right, well, Mary, you get a chance to ask the opposite team one question, one quiz question from Mary and Brittany to Heather and Debbie.
Okay. I've got it. Now, Chris, this is one of the questions I came up with. And here it is. Which rider was the first to perform a Piaf full fan in competition? And there's a hint. I believe it was at the 1998 World Cup.
What nation?
Am I allowed to give second hint?
It's your question.
Yes, you can. Yeah, it's up to you. But you can.
Oh, but it's so going to give it away, though.
Well, then don't give it. It's up to you, yeah.
Yes, that could give it away. I would say that could give it away. That could give it away.
So which rider did a Piaf pirouette?
Yeah, in competition for the Kerr for the first time.
There is a clue you could give, Mary, and that is that it was this person was from Europe, from Northern Europe, and you could even go as far as to say they were from Scandinavia.
Okay.
But you're not getting any more, Heather Blitz or Debbie.
Well, then I have a guess. Debbie, I would say that it's Jan Brink. What would you say?
It's Dressage. Yeah, Jan. Yeah,
Can we say Jan Brink? Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Is that
Let's
your
try that one.
Final answer?
Final answer.
You don't want to phone a friend?
Well, should I?
What?
All right, no. If that's your final answer, I'm afraid it's a thumbs down.
Oh, then it must be Kira Kirkland.
Correct. It is
That's
correct.
right.
Sure.
His trainer. You were so close.
Oh, well, maybe I can get half a point for that.
Yeah, you might get half a point. Well, we'll see if you get a half a point for
You
that.
don't need half a point.
No, I'm not giving him half a point. I'm being a Scrooge on that one. So,
All right. Well, finally, your final question is
There it
from
is.
Heather and Debbie to Mary and Brittany.
Okay, so when was the first World Equestrian Games and where was it?
Oh. Okay.
Can I play?
I'm not going.
Can I play?
This is not a confirmed. No, wait. This is not a confirmed answer. I need to run it by Brittany again, but I would say Germany at the Hog, but I don't think that's right. I know.
Ooh,
video.
sucking of teeth
Chris,
going on here.
Quiet. Chris, quiet.
And you,
I'm having to sit on my hands here too.
oh gosh. Well, you went to the latest World Equestrian Games, so I'm sure there's all sorts of facts there. Oh man. And you asked the year too, Heather?
What year and where?
And Heather, I think
okay,
you can
I'll also give you a hint, and that it was also Scandinavia.
Oh, it was. Okay.
Yeah.
We could use that. It was before our time card again.
No. Get away with that one.
You could.
And that's another hint. It's within your time frame.
I'm going to guess it.
You know, I kind of think you were alive then.
I think you were both
It was
pretty
within
alive
your
then.
lifetime.
I think you were in diapers, but I think you were alive.
What do you think, Brittany? Scandinavia. I want to say maybe Denmark.
What else?
Scandinavia.
I have to say, this is one that nobody talks about, like, at all. It's like,
Unless you're there.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
Unless you were there.
Yeah.
I know that.
I don't
Chris,
think
I know
there's any
Chris has
clues.
stories about this one.
Yeah.
They also have a World Cup qualifier there every year.
All right, I've got another clue for you then to help
Oslo.
No.
you. Okay, Mary.
Yes.
I've got another clue for you. I'm trying to help you out here with another clue, okay? To see if you can get this. So it involves the country in which the first World Equestrian Games was held. Jarek Parzival, and you got Jarek's prefix right. He won the World Cup qualifiers over 3 consecutive years between 2008 and 2010 in that country.
Oh gosh. Where?
There's a famous chef from there.
What on earth?
I'll give you another clue, Mary. Here, this is my final clue. There is a trilogy. There is a trilogy of really exciting novels that have just been published that were based in this country, and they were written by Stieg. They were written by Stieg Larsson, and they've all been made into films. And that's all you're getting.
Sweden? It's Swedish.
There you go.
Right, Sweden. Yeah, but that's only. Yeah, okay.
That's only half the answer. That brings you up
That's
to.
not the city.
Right,
That's not the date.
Yeah.
We don't have the city and the date.
Okay, so it was in Sweden, Stockholm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Correct.
Stockholm. I agree.
Okay.
Okay.
So Stockholm, Sweden, and then okay, so WEG happens every 4 years, correct?
Correct.
And Brittany, maybe you know. Do you remember what
Boy, I gave him a clue earlier, and I'm not
what
thinking
number
about
it was?
that.
Now you have to work a little math here because I don't know what number WEG Kentucky was. Was it the...
That was So Kentucky was.
Can you give it your best guess, Mary?
1990.
Correct.
Look
It
at
was
that.
1990.
Boy, we had to pull it out. But
Oh, that was hard work. Were we just too generous to them, Heather and Debbie? What do you think?
No.
But I think they pulled them up a little bit. But I think at the end of this competition, our first quiz here on the Dressage Radio Show, I think it is just a nose in
just
front.
a nose, yeah, half a point.
From our friends in Florida. So Heather and Debbie win this first round.
There's the applause.
Congratulations. Well, they will go on to the next round, which will be against another co-host and a listener somewhere out there. We have, of course, a great family of co-hosts from around the world now, so who knows who it will be. The next round will be coming up here shortly on the Dressage Radio Show over this winter. I want to thank all of you for taking part, for Glenn for keeping score, and since this is going to be going out right on Christmas, I think it only remains for us to be played out by Templeton Thompson's wonderful Yeehaw holiday song, and also from everybody here at the show, a very, very happy Christmas. And I think I want to hear it from all of you. Let's all at the same time, we should be able to say Merry Christmas to everybody. 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
All right, thank you guys. See you all in the new year. And Glenn, I think Templeton's going to play us out.
Christmas and hoping that you're warm and home and safe, surrounded by your herd, singing peace on earth and happy ye holidays. Well, the snow is softly falling on the pasture, and there's a holly wreath hanging on the barn. Jingle bells are jingling, lights are all a twinkling. Christmas time is coming to the farm. Yeah, I'm wishing you a very Merry Christmas and hoping that you're warm and home and safe, surrounded by your herd, singing peace on earth and happy ye holidays.